morning students. Today we will do about the chemical properties of alkanes. I mean the chemical reactions of alkanes. As you know, alkanes do not have any functional group, and due to absence of functional group, the reactivity of alkanes are very less, and that is why alkanes shows little number of reactions. Secondly, since alkane do not have any double bond or triple bond, that is why alkane cannot show any kind of addition reaction, because you know in addition reaction always the double bond is converted to single one. I mean unsaturated compounds converted to saturated one. So since alkane is saturated compound, that's why it cannot show any kind of addition reaction. So alkane shows maximum of substitution reaction. I mean, as you know, alkanes are hydrocarbon, it contain only carbon and hydrogen. Some hydrogen will be replaced by some other group. That type of reaction shown by alkanes. So alkane shows maximum of substitution reactions. So I'll give you some substitution reactions of alkanes. Some substitution reaction. Number one, halogenation reaction. Halogenation reaction. Halogenation reaction means addition of halogen. I mean you have to add chlorine, bromine, iodine. When you add halogen with alkane like methane, ethane, then the reaction is called halogenation reaction. And the reaction is taking place like this. This is methane, CH4. When you add chlorine, I mean when you add halogen with alkane, the reaction is carried out in presence of sunlight, UV, ultraviolet light. Then one of the hydrogen will be replaced by one chlorine, and that is why the reaction is called substitution reaction, and the product goes to one hydrogen is replaced by chlorine. That's why you will get CH3Cl. And removing hydrogen combined with another chlorine, the side product will be HCl. So this type of reactions are called substitution reaction, because one group substitute another group. So that's why if you want to classify this reaction, yes, this is substitution reaction, but what type of substitution? It is electrophilic substitution, nucleophilic substitution, or free radical substitution. There are three types of substitution. When positive ion replace another positive, it is called electrophilic substitution. When negative ion replace another negative, it is called nucleophilic substitution. And when free radical substitute another free radical, then it is called free radical substitution. Now, this is a gaseous reaction, because you know methane is gas, chlorine is gas, chloromethane gas, hydrochloric acid also gas. Since all are gases, that's why the reaction is called gaseous reaction, and the gaseous reaction is carried out in presence of light. You know, a gaseous reaction when carried out in presence of light, then breaking of bond takes place homolytically. So when homolytic breaking takes place, then some free radical will produce, and that is why this substitution reaction is one type of free radical substitution. I mean, if you want to know who substitute here, then your answer should be chlorine free radical substitute hydrogen free radical, because here homolytic breaking takes place, and due to breaking, homolytic breaking, always free radicals are formed. I mean when you break the chlorine molecule, then it will break like this. It will form Cl dot Cl dot, and this Cl dot will replace the H dot. So that's why this type of substitution are called free radical substitution, and that is why the mechanism of this reaction is also called free radical substitution mechanism. Now, when methane reacts with chlorine, it produces chloromethane. I mean one hydrogen is replaced by chlorine, and side product will be HCl. In this reaction, if you take chlorine in excess amount, then the reaction will not stop here, it will continue. First time it will produce CH3Cl, again this CH3Cl, since chlorine is excess, again it can react with chlorine in presence of light. Then another hydrogen will be replaced by another chlorine. Then the product goes to CH2Cl2. I mean another hydrogen is replaced by another chlorine. Again you will get side product HCl. So this type of reactions are called chain reaction. Step by step the reaction takes place. Again, after production of CH2Cl2, again it reacts with chlorine in presence of light. Then another hydrogen will be replaced by chlorine. You will get CHCl3 plus HCl. Again this CHCl3 again can react with chlorine in presence of light. Then you will get CCl4 plus HCl. Another hydrogen is replaced by chlorine. Now there is no hydrogen present in your alkane, so that is why in this step the reaction will finish. This will take place only when you take chlorine in excess amount. But if you take chlorine in limited amount, then the reaction will stop here. So first time it produces chloromethane. Again chloromethane reacts with chlorine to produce dichloromethane. Again chlorine reacts with dichloromethane to produce trichloromethane. And again trichloromethane reacts with chlorine to form tetrachloromethane. So the name of the products are chloromethane, dichloromethane, trichloromethane, tetrachloromethane. It has a common name also which is called carbon tetrachloride. It has also a common name which is called chloroform. It is called methylene chloride. Like that you will get the common names also. So you should know about the name of the products. So this reaction is called halogenation reaction because you can add halogen with your alkane. But the reaction is always carried out in presence of light, and that's why this is called photochemical chlorination. Photochemical means in presence of light you carried out the reaction and you added chlorine, and that's why it is called photochemical chlorination of methane. And that's why specially for this reaction it has a special name also. The reaction is also called chlorination of methane. Chlorination of methane, and also called photochemical chlorination of methane because you added chlorine with methane. That's why the reaction is called chlorination of methane. You can take ethane also, then it is called chlorination of ethane, like that. Now if you take ethane molecule, for example, this is ethane C2H6CH3CH3. When you add chlorine in presence of light, then one of the hydrogen will be replaced by chlorine. Now which hydrogen? From this carbon or from this carbon? From any one carbon you can release the hydrogen. Then the product goes to CH3, CH2, plus side product will be HCl. The name of this compound is 1-chloroethane. If you replace from this carbon also, then also you will get the same product, 1-chloroethane. So that is why you can release the hydrogen from any one carbon. Similarly, if you take propane, suppose CH3, CH2, CH3 plus chlorine in presence of light, now which hydrogen will be replaced by chlorine? You can remove hydrogen from this carbon, you can remove hydrogen from this carbon, you can remove hydrogen from this carbon also. Now if you remove from this carbon, then the product goes to 1-chloropropane. If you release hydrogen from this carbon, you will get 2-chloropropane. And if you release from this, you will get again 1-chloropropane. Now, here there are two possibilities of products. One is 1-chloropropane, one is 2-chloropropane. But which one is major product? That you have to know. In this reaction, both the products will form. I mean, you will get this one which is called 2-chloropropane, and you may get this one which is called 1-chloropropane, and side product will be HCl. Both are produced, but this one is the major product. I mean, this one produce more as compared to this one. If you want to know why 2-chloropropane is the major product, because as you know, when hydrogen is released from the carbon, see, this is your hydrogen which is removed from the carbon. Since the breaking takes place homolytic due to presence of light, so the bond will break like this. Hydrogen is released from it. Then you will get a free radical like this. Here one dot you will get like this. And if you remove the hydrogen from this carbon, then you will get one free radical. It will be like this. So when you remove from the middle carbon, you will get this free radical, and when you release the hydrogen from this carbon, you will get this free radical. As you know, this is a secondary carbon. I mean, this is a secondary free radical, and this is a primary free radical. since secondary free radical are more stable than primary free radical, already you have got free radicals. Due to more stability of secondary free radical, this product is the major product. I mean, maximum chlorine will join with the middle carbon. In first carbon, you will get less number of products. So that is why 2-chloropropane is said to be the major product, 1-chloropropane is said to be the minor product. So that is why if the question asks when propane reacts with chlorine in presence of light, what major product it will produce, then you have to write only 2-chloropropane if major product asks. But if the question asks complete the reaction, then you have to write both the product. But you will get this one as 90%, you will get this one as 10% only, because secondary free radical is more stable than primary free radical. So like this way you can identify the major product.